Greetings fellow humans, human fellas, it's Avery. I'm here to make a few quick notes before this video starts. First off, this video and the rest of the videos in this series were recorded 6 months ago. I recorded this the day that the season premiered, November 3rd, so I'm not as good at this. I had not posted anything on YouTube yet, and I recorded all of this in one night, straight shot style. So I had no feedback from you guys, and I also, throughout the video, was getting more and more exhausted because I wanted to record it all in one night because I wanted to just binge the entire season in that one night. Number 2, my voice is going to sound kind of off, and that is because I had just gotten my voice back from being at a convention the weekend before, and I had lost my voice. Honestly, it may kind of sound like it is right now, but that is not because I lost my voice, it is because I have allergies. Thirdly, you are absolutely going to notice a dip in the audio quality from the RWBY reactions, and that is because I had to use my phone audio for these reactions. You're gonna see a little white snowball microphone on screen throughout this. However, during episode 1, it decided to die permanently, and all it recorded was static. It was an old microphone, it was its time, it was ready to go, but it wasn't usable audio, so I had to go with my backup plan of my phone. So that is why instead of hearing audio from a voice actor's microphone, you're gonna hear audio from a cell phone, and you're probably gonna hear some background talking from my roommates or background noises from outside. And I apologize for that in advance. I know that that is not ideal. Lastly, this series is going to be a lot less discussion-based than the RWBY ones. It was 8 p.m. when I started recording these reactions because I had class all day and it was the week before finals. And also I had class at 8 a.m. the next day, so I did not have time to do a bunch of discussions if I wanted to sleep. I give some basic thoughts at the end of each episode, but besides that, there's not really much of a discussion. I do plan on possibly making a full discussion on season 4 after everything comes out if I have time. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. I have very limited editing time in my life. But in case I don't say it at the end of this video because I didn't really have a set outro yet, I hope you all are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. Please be sure to take care of yourself both physically and mentally. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of the video. You know, based off of what I'm wearing, I want y'all to take a wild guess at what we're watching today. Greetings fellow humans, human fellas, my name is Avery Marie, and today is a very, very special day. It is November 3rd, 2022, and that means that after 1,077 days, yes I counted, yes I looked it up, I have problems. After 3 years of waiting, we have The Dragon Prince Season 4, something I have been so excited for the past few months. I have legit not shut up about this so much that I got my roommate to watch the show, and she loved it. I've literally been going around my school for the past, ever since I got here, basically, just being like, hi, have you watched The Dragon Prince? You haven't? Join us. Anyways, I have been waiting for this since I was literally a high school senior. For context, I am now 20. I have watched the first 3 seasons over and over and over and over and over. It's a problem. But it's now time. We have returned to the land of Zadia with my sweet kids and my wife. For those of you who don't know, I love Rayla. Rayla's the best. Yes, I know she doesn't appear in this first episode, but I cannot wait to see her again. She is seriously one of my favorite characters, and I am a cosplayer, and she is actually next on my cos plans, so this will be fun. So a quick caveat before we start episode 1. I've seen this episode already. I've seen it like 12 times already. The reason why I have seen this episode already is for those of you who don't know, this episode was released a week ago on YouTube and over a Twitch live stream. And it was physically impossible for me to record my blind reaction to that one for one major reason. I was in a full Victorian dress about to go to a Halloween party. I am not ashamed. I'm a little ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed. But anyways, this first episode is not going to be blind. However, the rest of the season's reactions will be. So in this episode, I'm just probably going to be making more jokes, I guess, than normal. Because I've had time to prepare jokes. I also have, I might tell a few little stories. Oh god, the stuff that happened last night in the Dragon Prince Discord server. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be telling that story probably this episode. Anyways, without further delay, let us return to the land of Zadia for episode 1 of season 4, Rebirth Day. Or as I like to call it, the Ballad of Callum's Depression. Ba-bum. I love bait. That actually did jump scare me the first time I watched this.
What's going on?
You're alive.
So, funny story.
Somehow
No, I'm pausing it. Funny story. Last night, in a Dragon Prince Discord server I'm in, we had a let's get excited for season 4 party. We did a whole countdown. We recapped the first 3 seasons and Through the Moon. We looked through the reflection stories, all those fun things. And partway through, we decided let's go on Etsy and just look at what they have for the Dragon Prince there. And partway through, I was reading through all the things I was seeing on Etsy. I hear Viren's voice. And I look at my phone and everybody in the chat, the mute chat is just going like, holy crap, it's Viren! And I immediately screamed, holy sh! I swore in front of Viren. So yeah, for the next hour, Viren just hung out with us. It was amazing. Jason, you are an awesome person. Thank you so much for putting up with all my memes. I sent him way too many memes. Half of them were just incorrect quotes that me and a bunch of other people started generating. Half of them involved Viren and Erebos. He's a very sweet guy though, and he legit told me, because I showed him a few of the voices I could do for voice acting, and he said, if you ever want to get into voice acting, I'm more than happy to give you some advice. And I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm chill. I wasn't chill. Anyways, back to Dead Man Walking.
I survived the fall?
No. You didn't.
You got killed by a 15-year-old who was never killed.
2 days. I've been dead for 2 whole days?
It's been 2 years, Dad. Over 2 years have passed.
The dramatic zoom. Oh gosh, I remember when this clip was released, none of the reactions were just like, oh my gosh, the characters are back. Everybody's reaction was, what the heck is with Callum's hair? It's kind of grown on me. It's slightly grown on me. He looks like he just gone full animal
assembling in the
point.
throne. Or, you know, just regular Callum. But you don't have to actually say regular.
I think Jack DeSena has deepened his Callum voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I don't remember what you came here to tell me.
King's Council.
Council meeting! Right! On my way!
Bye. Wait, was that guard Marcos? Was that Marcos, or was this just a random guy? Who knows?
Pluvium Praesidium.
No wonder he's the High Mage. He can make umbrellas! I like how he only makes an umbrella for himself, though. Like, he helps this one lady out, but everybody else just has to suffer. Make umbrellas for everybody, Callum. Don't be a jerk.
There he is! The Step Mage! Still
Jeez,
funny.
Callum is
Gets a little
noticeably
funnier
taller.
every
He's
time.
almost as tall as
That's how these things work.
Soren.
Nicknames. Hey, what if I
He
call
wasn't
you?
short in the first season, though.
Oh, hey!
I
See you
mean,
guys at the meeting
he was
in
14
2
years
minutes.
old,
One
and
minute.
he was as tall as I am. I'm
Crowmaster.
5'6",
Excuse me, Crowmaster?
which
Oh,
makes
sorry,
me
were
realize
you
that
talking to
Rayla
me?
is taller
Because
than me.
I'm
Super dumb fan theory.
usually as
Um,
associate
Crowlord
Crowlord,
is
I don't
just
get
a
involved
bunch
with
of
things on an
crows.
individual package
The Crowlord
level.
is just a bunch of crows in a
But for
trench
you,
coat,
I'll keep an eye
pretending
out.
to be human.
Thanks. Oh, and
Oh, that
congratulations
running
on the
animation
job
was
thing.
not great. I'm sorry. Wonderstorm, I love you. That one piece of animation was really jank. Baby boy! I got big! What a sweetie. Out of the main, not even out of the main male characters, just every male character in the series, I think Ezrin is my
King
favorite male
Ezrin.
character.
It looks like we can
Ellie, wait! We're not all here.
Partially the reason he literally gives Bait a grand entrance because he feels like it. And he can! He's the king! He can do what he wants! Ezrin just lets Bait have his own special entrance because he's Ezrin, he's Bait. Ah yes, the beginning of the gayest storyline in Dragon Prince history thus far. I love Janai with
What
her
are we
hair
doing
up.
here,
It's
Janai?
very pretty.
I understand the need for
And
secret
I like
missions.
Amaya's
You shouldn't
haircut,
keep the secret from me.
I
but
already explained this mission
I like
is
her
made
old
to
one
know
better. I'm
only,
sorry!
and it's safer for you not to know yet.
He has that little, like, floppy hair. Oh, I love Gren. Gren's great. Gren's probably my favorite side character.
I need you to wait here.
Totally not suspicious, Janai. You're doing
Something's
great.
not right. We're not alone.
Trust me. It's safe. I need Commander Glenn to come with me.
Amaya, let me do something romantic, darn it. The fact that Gren didn't even let her in on anything, that's kinda... like... She's not only your boss, but your friend.
Our first order of business. Welcome, Barius the Baker.
They put the baker on the council, I love it!
Various. Have you given any thought to the official titles I suggested?
It's payment for all the jelly tarts. They give him a position of power.
There's.
Sorry, you sweet golden retriever boy.
What? It builds anticipation.
And she's bringing Zim!
Sasha's also, Sasha's the voice of Ezra, by the way. She's also noticeably deep in
King
her voice
Ezrin,
for
perhaps we
Ezra.
should
I feel like
think this
she's probably
through.
using
The Dragon Queen and
her
Katalis.
more
Won't
natural
people be
tone now.
terrified?
They might be at first, but it will change
But
when they
I think
meet
that
her.
works for Ezra, because I mean, he
Sabea
is 12 years
gentle
old.
and kind and funny.
And besides, she only eats 3 people a day. It's a small price to pay for peace.
I like how everybody is just like, Callum, why? But Ezra's just
Sorry,
like,
not
yep,
funny. Bad joke.
that's normal.
I suppose if
About,
Oh no.
new
No, I don't.
dance craze. The one that's sweeping the castle. Haha. Ooh.
This is the only part of the episode
kids
I
are
hate.
doing it. Ooh.
We don't stand flossing Soren.
I'm a master bluffer.
No, you're not. Oh, Ezzy.
I have a lot to catch up on. Oh,
Careful! You've got to get used to being alive again.
You have to
thank
get
you,
used to
Claudia.
breathing.
And then this crown.
Something I saw in the comments
The star
of
caterpillar
the
was with you.
stream was
And that
people were
mysterious
confused
deep
on how
voice
Ezra had a
spoke to
crown.
me.
And so a fun fact from that is
Yes.
Ezra actually
Erebos
took
told me I had to act
his
fast.
father Harrow's
I
old
brought
sword
you into this cave where
and
the
melted
star
it
caterpillar
down
spun
and
a
made it
strange,
into his crown.
sparkly cocoon around you to preserve your
He
body.
wanted to take something that had been used for
And then
violence
what?
and use it for peace.
Then
and
I
I'm
had to
just
go on a
like,
quest.
how is this
quest
child
into
so
Zadia.
freaking smart?
To I had to do things I never imagined I would be able to do.
Murder. She committed murder. I'm calling it now. She committed murder.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, as soon as people saw them come out with those, with the fire whips, or their ribbons, actually, but people very quickly realized, wait a second, this is a Sunfire thing. What is Janai doing for Amaya? And people very quickly connected the dots correctly that this is supposed to be a proposal, but Amaya, not knowing what's going on, very quickly assumed that she was being attacked.
No.
And I'm with that guy. If Amaya came after me, I would very quickly start running. Okay, but the flower dress is so pretty.
They ambushed me.
No.
I do like how Gren's involved.
You don't understand. How could this happen?
Well, this is what happens when you don't tell her the plan, Janai.
Feel the burn.
I do love
97.
I love the season 1 reference with Soren
99
doing the squats.
And secrets and hush-hushy
Somebody
stuff in the
made a
council
joke
meeting.
that
You're gonna tell me.
Callum wasn't
it's
there like 5
just,
seconds ago. He just secretly
don't worry
flew
about it.
in
It's
quietly
ground
so he
stuff,
could
you know?
scare Soren, and I love
guard.
that theory. It's
Soren,
so
if
funny.
Ezra's in danger, I need to know.
Maybe. Kind of. But,
Soren, you dumb.
and, 100. Haha. Callum, wait!
He realized it as soon as he said it, but he was just like, gotta
Amaya,
finish my
this is no
set.
ambush. Go on, Shoel.
I promise she won't sucker punch you again. Somebody,
Is it traditional?
another comment I
Sunfire
saw
ceremony?
was somebody was just like, wait, did Amaya realize that was a proposal
kind of
that
ceremony?
fast? But I think that the reason she put her hands to her mouth like that is because she went, oh, shoot, I just sucker punched a bunch of innocent people.
How did I do?
These two are some of my
was
favorite
amazing.
representation right now. Not just because it's a gay couple,
This human
but
she's
they're
marrying.
also an
She's a
interracial couple,
beast.
both in
I
terms
read
of
that.
skin tone and the fact that
And you're
it's
right.
elf and human.
That's
But also,
what I love
it's-
about her.
It's a couple that has somebody involved. One person can hear, one person can't, and you almost never see something like that
After
in media.
finding everything I needed,
I do not have a
came back
physical
here to the
disability,
cave.
but I do.
Erebos gave
I
me final
am,
instructions.
I'm
And then the
neurodivergent.
star
I'm on the
caterpillar
autism
went into
spectrum.
that chrysalis.
I'm actually going to pause really fast for this. And seeing disability representation in a show is already amazing, but seeing a character not only with a disability not only find love, but have this person do their best to accommodate for them, because Janai didn't like get on her knees and just ask her, will you marry me, because she knows Amaya can lip read. She did it incorrectly, but she learned how to say, will you marry me, in sign language in order to ask Amaya to marry her. It would have been awesome like if we saw Janai doing like speaking a little bit more in sign language to Amaya. However, I do understand. I have learned a little bit of ASL due to me being a teacher and one of my students being severely hearing impaired. She actually is, when I first met her, she was deaf. She got a cochlear partway through the years, so she can hear a little bit better now. She taught me a little bit of ASL, and it's a very difficult language to learn. I fully admit that. But I do like that Janai took that step and was just like, I'm gonna ask her to marry me in the way that I would in the way that she would appreciate, because being asked with her voice, I feel, wouldn't have been the same in that eyes. And actually, speaking of that little girl, I won't be mentioning names because privacy. I mentioned the Dragon Prince to her parents, and I mentioned Amaya, and they ended up watching the show, and they ended up absolutely falling in love with it. But hey, if you somehow see this, because I know you love the Dragon Prince, and I know you're watching season 4 probably today as well, hi! I'm not saying your name for privacy, but I know you're there. Her favorite character, shockingly, wasn't Amaya, though. It was Bait, which I found absolutely adorable. She was so... Her parents were so happy to see Amaya in this show because deaf representation is often done in a way where it's just like, oh, they're the helpless person. But not Amaya. She's a war general. She literally kicks people's butt on the daily. She goes around kicking elves into lava, somehow getting with the Queen of the Sunfire Elves. She's sassy, she's a good aunt, she's a kind-hearted person, but she will kick your butt. And the parents of that girl, they absolutely loved Amaya for that. And so seeing a girl who I had known for years just relate so much to a character because they shared the same impairment, it just makes me so happy. And she's the one who taught me the few words that I do know in sign language, and I plan on learning more because ASL is a beautiful language, and I feel, especially for a person like me who can go nonverbal at sometimes, I feel it'd be really helpful for me to learn ASL for the times I do go nonverbal, and that way I can speak to my friends in a way, I don't know. I need to get my own Gren though. I don't know, out of everybody I know that speaks, out of everybody I know, I think only one other person speaks a little bit of ASL like I do. So I would need to find my own Gren. Anyways, back to it.
This spell will only bring you back for 30 days.
I really do like Claudia's half and half hair
But Dad,
look.
there is
I
a way to
kinda
make it
wish
permanent.
that they kept it down
RWBY can do it.
throughout the
He told me he can save you.
the season.
And
but
when
I
do
do
we
love the
expect
braid
our
that
star
her
touch
character
savior
design
to emerge
gets.
from that?
RWBY is trapped in a
And I
magical
do like
prison
how
somewhere.
the tips of her hair is still
Even
purple.
he doesn't know where it is.
But it makes me
We
wonder,
need to find him
is
and free
the
him.
tips of her hair naturally purple,
30
or did she
days.
like take time out of her?
Yes.
Did she just take time out of her mission to upkeep the purple?
There is what? The being that emerges from the chrysalis will guide you to one who has answers.
Being?
Being. I forget. She's still a silly character. I love her.
Wait up, Step Mage. Let's talk.
Here Callum's angry walk. I love him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the rush?
Soren
He's
told me
trying
everything.
so hard to be intimidating.
Everything? We need your help with the...
The thwarting. The thwarting.
Maybe we can go somewhere.
Corvus
quiet
is just
to
like,
talk
why
about
have you dragged
this."
me into this?
Against the king.
One of
Which
my
is,
favorite memes
my
with these two
office.
was just Corvus is wearing an I'm with stupid shirt and it's pointed at Soren, and Soren's shirt just says I'm stupid.
If Ezra
and I'm
is in
just like,
danger, you need
that
to tell
is
me
their
what's going on.
dynamic.
I'm not
I
sure
love
where to
these
start.
two.
I think,
also am on the ship train.
You
for
know
these
who
two.
knows
They would
most
be
of the
adorable.
details?
Corvus.
I
Poor
have
Corvus,
a
man,
quick
he's
question
being
first.
dragged into this.
I've always wondered...
Corvus is just like, crap, I have to do main character
What's
stuff
under
now,
the cover?
don't I?
Oh, it's a tome of translation, and she sent it, but I'm still waiting for it.
That book also sounds very interesting.
I do like, though, how Callum, his personality has definitely
interesting.
changed
It
since
is.
what happened
As soon as it gets here, I'm gonna be able to.
in the
Wait,
first 3 seasons and Through the Moon.
are you trying to stall me? You know, I'm very passionate about this
um,
stuff, and nobody.
Yeah, when he's passionate about something, his old personality really does come out, and I love that. Oh, my favorite meme from the episode.
The King's Tower went dark. Ezra's in trouble. Manus.
I like how, one, Callum's first reaction is jump out the damn window. And Soren's first reaction is, crap, catch the kid!
I'm coming. Ez, are you in there?
Okay, based off of where that
Happy birthday,
landed,
Big Brother.
Callum almost full-minutes Ezrin's foot off.
Have a fun.
I like how some of them in the back, you can tell they're absolutely just 2D
With wishes and
in
kisses and
there.
laughing and love.
And I love that, because, you know what? Saves
Oh.
time.
missed
Also,
it.
you did your best, Soren.
And then we have to figure out how to break out the ancient being trapped in that prison. Or else I will die.
Again.
Well, to be clear, it's 30 days. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
I'm gonna have to pause
one
in a
more
second
thing.
because
I almost forgot.
I have a story involving this
I
kid.
want you to meet my new boyfriend, Terry!
Terry!
Yes, hello. The name's Terry.
Alright.
Like
Really
she
quickly
said.
pause. I've spoken to Terry's voice actor a few times actually. He is one of the sweetest people ever. Every time I've spoken to him was in that same Dragon Prince Discord where I spoke to Viren's voice actor. He's joined in a lot of our rewatch parties, and last night he also joined in on the like hype for season 4 party thingy, and he joined in as we were going over the reflections. Here's the thing. At this point, I was slotted to do something kind of new for me. I do a Rayla impression. It's not great, but I do one. And I was asked to do that impression and read Rayla's letter to Callum from the end of Through the Moon. And Ben showed up right before I had to do it. I read the letter in the voice. I did my best. I actually had to start over at one point because people were making me laugh in the chat. But at the end of it, Ben came in and said, "You just made me cry." And so now the entire server was just like, "Avery made Terry cry! Shut them!" So yeah, I made the voice of Terry cry with my Rayla impression. The fact that I did that actually does kind of give me hope in the fact that maybe I can actually do voice acting someday. Who knows? It's a absolute dream of mine to be able to do someday. But who knows? We really need to stop pausing, but I don't care. I love telling
It's
stories
short
in
for
the
terrestrial.
fandom.
You know, but my
Also,
friends call me
for
Terry,
those of you who
and
do not know, Terry
can call me
is
Terry.
trans.
May I
He is
call
a
you
trans
Viren?
man. And the
Lord.
shirt, the brown shirt that he is wearing is
so-
actually a binder because he
Claudia's
is mid-transition.
I
so
mean,
is
you know
his
that,
voice
yeah,
actor.
and like
So,
she brought you back
shout
from
out
the
to
dead.
Ben!
Wow, right.
We love you, Ben!
Well, trees to meet you.
Also, Callum got the greeting right, and I feel like something I really want to happen is I want for Callum... Oh god, no, not again! Not again! Something I want for it to happen is I want for...
just got promoted.
We're distracted. I'm distracting you from that.
finally, a
I
little
want
respect.
for
I'll
Terry to
talk to
say
you later.
trees to meet you with an earshot of
Hey,
Callum,
babe,
and
have
have
you
Callum
seen
just
the
turn to
birthday
Raylan
mage?
and just be like,
I haven't seen him
"I
in a
told
while."
you!" This is another scene that was released early, and it
You
made me
doing
cry
okay?
then, and it honestly,
Yeah.
it still has a good
Why aren't you
chance of making me
celebrating?
cry.
Various made you a special birthday treat. Pineapple right side up cake.
And it also made me laugh because the people who read Through the Moon
It's
were
not
just
really
like,
my
"Wait,
birthday
what
anymore.
happened?"
Not
No,
to
the
me.
people who didn't read Through the Moon
It'll
were just
never
like,
be the
"What
same."
happened here?" And I was just like,
Because
"Oh,
of
you didn't
Rayla.
read Through the Moon."
To me, this will always just be the anniversary of the day she left.
You still love her, don't you?
I don't even know if she's alive.
The fact that he can't answer.
She's
is
alive.
The worst.
And wherever she is, she loves you too.
Oh, honey. That's the thing about this scene. The fact that Callum can't even admit, like, when asked if he still loves her, he can't say that he does. He just is like, "I don't even know if she's alive." But Ezrin very quickly takes that as, you do love her, you don't know how to say it. This episode, I saw a lot of negativity towards it. I loved it. And the reason why is, a lot of people are saying, it's too slow, it's too much exposition. That's what it's supposed to be. This drawing freaking hurts! That's him seeing Rayla's letter, because I could see Fifi's feather, and that it was a thing in Through the Moon. But basically, for those of you who haven't read Through the Moon, at the end of Through the Moon, Rayla has basically become convinced that Viren is alive, and she decides we can't let him even have the chance of coming back and hurting anybody. And Callum was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna go with you." However, Rayla, despite being like, okay, we'll go together. She decides that she's not going to take the chance of him getting hurt and leaves without him. And the day she left was Callum's 15th birthday. I love that they don't like fully spell out what happened yet. I feel like they're going to do that more when Rayla comes back, which I know because of a cast list thing, not even a cast list thing, but because of a clip that got released. I know it's going to be either next episode or the next episode that Rayla comes back, because a clip was posted from episode 4 that shows Rayla in the background. So we know that Rayla shows up in this episode, in this coming up episode, next episode 2 or episode 3. I'm hoping episode 2. I can't go much longer without her, guys. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this lovely rewatch of season 4, episode 1 of The Dragon Prince. The rest of the season 4 reactions are going to be completely and totally blind. I legit have I've turned off all of my social media all day just to avoid spoilers. That's how hardcore I'm going with this. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. I'm gonna be here all night if I keep this up. I probably won't be pausing as often in the episodes I haven't seen, which is all of them.